we're just waiting for a few people to join, and then we'll get started. You can see in the streets. All right, I see some people joining. Start waving to people. All right. So, I am on a back street right now because I was on the main street and I didn't expect there to be as many people as there were, but I'm gonna go back there now, so they're probably gonna judge me a little bit because I have this selfie stick. Hey TJ, what's up? Hey Castle, or Fielding, I read your username. Alright, so I'm just waiting for a few more people to join. Wow, a lot of people are joining today. So I am in Middleburg, Virginia. I figured out a few things since the last time I went live. I figured out, I got my selfie stick. Actually turned out I already had one the whole time. Because I had a tripod, but it also acts as a selfie stick. So I brought that. And this time I brought a backpack. So that way I'm not carrying something around with me the entire time, like I was last time, exhausting myself. And I did a little bit of research, but not much before I came, because this was kind of impromptu today. I wasn't really thinking I was going to come out here, but I decided to come out here anyways. So, got the outfit of the day here too. You can see that. I'm sure some of you have seen this outfit before. Alright, let's go send live to a few people, and then we will get started. Okay, I'm gonna flip the camera. So as you can see here, this is the main street. And actually, when I came earlier, there was a lot more people. But as you see, there's a lot of people, you know, they're out and about. They're just eating or shopping. And I didn't expect there to be this many people here. I really am shocked. I did do a Google Earth view before I got here. And it looked honestly like it wasn't much, you know. Oh, and here we have some history. Oh, no, wait, we don't. We have some stuff they're trying to sell. So this is, I guess, a realty company. So I guess if you want to live out here. Oh, no, this is all over the place. So they sell all over the place. So this is Lovettsville, which is a similar town to this, actually. But it's not as historical, I don't think. I've been there through it. And then you got, you know, Fredericksburg. I don't know where Upperville is, but that's pretty expensive. And then, yeah, so, okay. So, I might go into some of these places, but this is an ice cream shop, and they've got a lot of antique shops here, too. So, some of these buildings are extremely old. When I was looking online, they did say some of them were actually like pre-Declaration of Independence, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, I have to be careful about where I'm filming, and that's why I might take it off of this selfie stick in a minute, because people know I'm filming if I use this selfie stick thing, and I'm talking to it obviously, so they know I'm filming. But if I just am holding it, they might think I'm on the phone or something, so it might be a little bit more receptive to me like taping. But I don't know how some people would feel about me like going into businesses and doing a live stream in there. So that's why I'm not really, I might try to step into some and let them know, but I don't really want to go in and just be filming everywhere, because you don't know. Whereas it's okay to kind of film out here on the streets. So as you can see here, there's a little antique gallery. This is the first time I've ever been here. I've never been here before. This is my first time. So I wanted to explore some of these places. I thought I would live stream it so you all could see too. This is, these are some winter scenes somebody painted. I don't know. Oh, I guess they won an award too. 3rd place. They won an award. It's pretty cool stuff. So they got an art gallery as well. Right, and then, so while I'm walking around here, I did do a little bit of research on the town. let me see if I can, 1 second. Sorry guys, I was texting somebody. Okay, so we have the Mystique Jewelers. So yeah, I was doing some research, and when I was driving here, there was a lot of horse farms. Let me turn the camera around so I'm not filming people. There's a lot of horse farms and wineries, and that's kind of something they're really popular for around here in this area. And they're also very popular and known for, I guess, fox hunting. So a lot of horse and, what do you call it, like foxhound or something. I guess that's like very popular. They used to do that a lot here. So they're known for that. But I'm gonna go turn back around because there's something very specific I wanted to show you guys. I'm gonna go up to this corner. So I'm gonna I'll just do it here because there's nobody. So basically, let me show you guys the street again. Alright, so basically, I did some research. There was a guy, and again, this is off the top of my head, and I literally just looked this up today. I didn't know much about this town at all other than like horse farms. So fact check me, but it's a post office. But apparently there was a guy, and he was George Washington's cousin, and he owned, like, I guess this whole property, and he sold it to a guy, and his name was like something Middleburg or something, so I think that's why, or like they named it after him. So after he got it, it became, I mean, it basically came kind of what it is down to, where it was like a little center for commerce and stuff like that. And this is an antique gallery. What I might do is come back here and take it off the selfie stick so that it doesn't look really obnoxious. Middleburg Antique Gallery. So anyways, after yeah, after they, let me turn the camera around. Oh, there's a bug. Guys, the bugs are already coming out. It's only March. Okay, so after they became like this commerce area, whatever, they had like some issues in the Civil War time, because this apparently was some center for screening for Union troops. So like Confederate soldiers would screen Union troops. And basically, if you don't know what that is, because I didn't know what that was either, I had to look that up. It's basically when, like, the military, people are looking at me a lot because I'm using this selfie stick. So what I might do is actually take it off of this, because people will be looking at me and it's like creeping me out. Okay, but all right, this is too much because I can't have people they're like staring at me with this stick. I thought there were going to be a lot fewer people here, but there are way too many people here to be using this. So anyways, during the Civil War, they did screening. So I had to look this up too. Take a look at this. Hold on. Put the camera around so you can see this. It's pretty cool, right? I guess they have a couple shops in here. Looks like a jewelry place. Oh wow, look at this. So I did bring my camera. I'm gonna try to get some pictures later. I don't know. I don't think I'm supposed to go up there. There's a door. It looks like they've got an antique store that's probably coming. It looks like they've got some empty retail space in there or something. So this little center. I wonder what this originally was. So anyways, I'm gonna turn the camera back around. Okay, so they used to screen, going back to my little story, they used to screen, the Confederate soldiers used to screen the Union soldiers. So I didn't know what that was. I had to look it up. And apparently, that's basically when they're like trying to give warning. They're trying to like figure out what the troops are up to, and apparently I guess give some kind of like warning. So it's kind of like they're trying to give early detection and early warning to people on their side. So this area, and they do it on both sides, and they still do that today, by the way. This can happen in the cyberspace. It can happen physically. Lots of different methods of doing that, apparently. I don't know a lot about the military, so I had to look that up. But the screening that they did during that time for the Civil War was here. Well, take a look at this. Look at these chandeliers. It's really pretty. Okay, so the screening they did was here, and that caused a lot of problems. So obviously, people were fighting, and there was a lot of like little battles, I guess you could say, like around this area. And because of that, so there was one day where basically one of the Union leads, it may have been Grant actually. I'm like remembering this off the top of my head. Sorry, I was reading guys' comments. Okay, I'm so glad you are enjoying this. I'm really glad. And thank you for everyone that's joining. I see more people are joining. Okay, so essentially, during the Civil War, there was like a day where the Union, I think it was Grant, but don't quote me on that. Check that behind me. He found out this was happening, and like they were trying to get them, the Confederate people that were soldiers or whatever, that were doing the screening, but they were really good at hiding because they were living in people's houses and living off the land, apparently. This is what I read online, apparently. They were living off the land, and they were like living in people's houses, like undercover and stuff. So it was like really, really hard to find them. They're really good at, hide and seek, right? So they basically, the Union troops were like, okay, we're just gonna burn like everything to the ground. Hey Justin, how are you? We're gonna burn everything to the ground. I'm telling a story about the Civil War times. I'm in Middleburg, Virginia right now, as you can see. So they basically said, we're gonna just burn everything. We're gonna burn all their kill their livestock or take it, whatever, steal it. Take the horses too. Some good horses, we're gonna steal those. Whatever. We're basically gonna just like burn everything, ransack everything. I'm gonna turn around. So when they did that, they really, really screwed over Middleburg, essentially, because it took them 60 years to recover from that devastation. They burned down, like, there was, I forget the number of cattle that they lost and horses they lost. I think it was like 600 cattle or something. So yeah, it was very detrimental. So it took them a long time to recover from that. Anyways, after that happened, sorry, motorcycle guy is passing by. Okay, so after that happened, fast forward to like the 1960s, and as you guys know, John F. Kennedy was the president during that time, and then Middleburg flourished on an international scale and got kind of recognized on an international scale because John F. Kennedy came here with his wife a lot, apparently, like very frequently. Obviously I wasn't alive during this time, so I don't remember any of this, but apparently he was like going here a lot, so because he did that, people knew about Middleburg more. But this was the place where a lot of people were really wealthy and had wealthy, they had ties to DC. They would come out here and they would like build houses and very large estates. So that's a little bit of background about the area. What I'm going to do is put this away, this selfie stick away, because I was telling people earlier, for those that just joined, that people were looking at me like really weird and judging me, which like, the whole like negative thing around selfie sticks. But I'm gonna take it and put it in my bag. I'm gonna turn my camera around so you guys can see the town while I'm doing this. But so this right here, pardon the movement. I'm trying to put this away. This right here, I believe, is the, I have to look at the name, but like Fox something tavern. I'm going to go across the street so we can see. Sorry, this. And I believe it is the oldest, the oldest operating tavern in America, which is pretty crazy. So I believe it was founded in 1728, and allegedly, I don't know if this is true or not, but they were saying like George Washington might have also, I guess, drank here. So let's see if I was right with all that information, if I remembered correctly. Okay, so I am right. It was did I say 1728? Okay, well, 1728. So it's on the register of historic places by the Department of the Interior. And so this is the building. That's it. Red Fox Inn. And here's a little fox knocker. Isn't that kind of cute? Okay. And they've got, this is just some stuff they've got. So, that's one of the main historical places around here in this area. Hold on, they're taking a picture. Okay, sorry, there were some people taking a picture. I didn't want to get in their picture. I'm in New York City right now. So many people creating content here that being judgy about it would be very tired. Yeah, well, New York is like a tourism place, so yeah, there's gonna be a lot of people with the selfies. The same thing with DC, but like here, honestly, I thought I was gonna come here and there was gonna be like nobody here, and it was just gonna be some little like one stop, what do they call it, one horse town kind of place. It was not. Let me tell you, I'm gonna get up high so you can see better. There's a lot of people here. You can kind of see a little bit of my outfit of the day. All right. Can you go in here? There's somebody there. There was like a lady there. And she was like looking at me like, why are you in here? I think that was the back entrance, but you guys got to see a little bit of it. It seemed very classy. They had like piano music and stuff in there. They got an oyster bar here, which is kind of interesting because oysters are pretty far away from here. This isn't near really a coast at all. But okay. My mom would like that. She really loves oysters, so she probably liked that place. All right, keep going. Haven't been over here yet. So I was thinking this would be maybe the size of Old Town Manassas or something, but it's not. Oh, that's interesting. I guess that was a place where they may have put coal or something to keep the building warm, maybe. Maybe they deposited coal in there. Okay, here's this is like a clothing store for women. Again, I'm not a huge fan of going in some of these places and filming, but I might do it later if I have time. Depending on who joins, who stays on, whatnot. I know a lot of people will probably watch this after the fact. I am on YouTube. I compose music, so if you want to follow me there, I'm going to probably upload this content there as well. On my way here, I saw a lot of horses, a lot of cattle, and a lot of historic homes. Very, very historic homes. And a lot of them reminded me a little bit of what I've seen in Alexandria and Manassas on Grant Avenue. If anyone's been to Grant Avenue and they've driven down that road, you know that a lot of those houses are pretty historical. I'll show you guys a little bit of it down here. It looks like they've got some, so I can share that. Walk by. Oh look, somebody There's a hearse. Somebody must have passed away. Alright, so here's a pretty historical one. And you know, some of these other ones look like they were obviously built later, right? Maybe I'm thinking maybe like the 40s or the 50s. And maybe even the 20s for some of them. These ones look a lot older, especially the stone ones. But I think a lot of those, they remind me of where my grandmother used to live. And she lived in this little railroad town. It was once a railroad town. The railroad's they're not using tracks there anymore. I think they actually got rid of the tracks, but you know, you got all these little railroad places. Like, see, this reminds me of like maybe the 20th century, like maybe like the 1920s or 40s. It's the 20th century, right? I think so, yeah. So you got some more stone houses. These look pretty old. I'm probably going to turn around and show you guys more of the main street. Alright, flip the camera here. Such a cool little town. I have to hop up. I'll catch the rest on the replay. Okay, thanks for joining. Appreciate it. See you later. And enjoy the replay. I'm probably going to walk around just a little bit. I'm thinking about also going live on my YouTube channel to try out their live stream, because the quality on here could be better, frankly. So yeah, I did a little bit of research since the last time I went live, because that one was pretty pixelated. But it seems as if allegedly the quality is slightly better on YouTube than it is on Instagram Live. Allegedly. But also, here's another issue. For me to go live on YouTube, I have to have 50 subscribers, which is nothing, but I haven't really been doing anything on that channel since 2014. Obviously, that's a long time. So I normally would make a new channel, but for a lot of reasons, I'm going to keep that channel. I'm going to use that one. But anyways, okay, let me show you guys the streets again. Got the blue and white, which I feel like they bring back every summer. It's blue and white now. And I don't like that color scheme. I get why people like it for summer, though. Wait, so you got the Middleburg Deli. Let's go on this other side, because I haven't been over here. So what I'll do is maybe try to go in some of these places, but I'm not going to talk when I'm in these places, as I don't want to be really obnoxious. So creme de la creme.
Hello, let me know if you need any help with anything.
Okay, sure. Is it okay if I'm on a live? Is that okay or no?
I don't think it matters.
It doesn't matter. Okay, cool. Looks like they got some kind of candles. It smells really nice in here. And then you've got all of the porcelain. These are actually really nice. Oh, they got egg cups. I guess you put the egg in there. It's like, looks like artistic chickens or roosters. Oh, these are cute. They're like little pins. Oh no, they're mirrors. I'm sorry, I'm not taking any requests to be on the live. Okay, so I got some, these look like cloth napkins. So if you guys want to come here, this is Creme de la Creme. It's a store in Middleburg for those that are joining. And they've got some artisan soaps here, made in France. Look at all of these. They're made in France. That's really impressive.
Have a great day.
Looks like they've got Yeah, just look. Little. Oh, look at this. It's kind of cute. That's majority too. Okay, this is classy. I like that. That's classy. Silverware sets made in France, I guess. Oh yes, manufactured in France is what that says in French. Yep. Lots of French stuff. Oh no. Guys. Please look at this. My mom had one of these and I think it was passed down. Oh wow, these are cool too. I like that. But guys, please let me know in the comments, even on the replay, on the comments, let me know if you know what these are. I feel like a lot of people had these. I mean, they're endearing. It's just like, oh, it's a cicada, look. Very cool. It's just the problem with a lot of the things that, let me switch. The problem with a lot of the things that, well, I don't want to say our parents because I know there's other generations on here, but my parents, the problem with the stuff that boomers really like, it's very different from the style that a lot of like millennials have. So they've got some restaurants. I'm not going to record people, but they have restaurants here and there's people eating as well. Lots of little patios. So this would be a really nice place to come during the summer. Today the weather is like 70 degrees here, so it's really nice. But let's let me take a. There are like little flies here. I don't like that. I'm like getting them off of me. But you can see. I'm gonna show. All right. I'm gonna keep going. So a lot of these places close at like 4. Oh, look at this. It's a Christmas shop. I guess they have it all year round. Take a look. That is so, this would be the perfect setting for a Hallmark movie, right? Those like Christmas Hallmark movies. Very cool. Oh, look at these giant eggs. I guess they have all holidays. And they've got little German wooden figurines. I guess they're also made in Germany too. Try to walk in for just a second and see. Okay, there's like one lady sitting in there, and I would definitely need to ask. I did ask the other lady. I said, "Is it okay if I'm on a live, you know?" And she said that's fine. But I don't know about that shop. That lady was just sitting in there by herself. It was just me in there, and there wasn't anyone else. So I was like, that's a lot. So I just walked out. But you guys got a taste for it yourself. All right, here's another old building. All right, I'm gonna use my best discretion. Some of these shops I'll go into, but some of them I'm not. Hey Melody, what's up? Some of them I'm not going into, you know. All right. I'm waving to a few of you as I see y'all joining. So just to recap, we're in Middleburg, Virginia today. This is like a really impromptu decision. I decided to go live today. I've never been here. So just to recap everybody, I gave a little history before. You can go watch that if you'd like. And let's try to go in here. I'm good. I'm on a live stream. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine? Okay, cool. Awesome. Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine. You're totally good. Okay, so I got permission from the guy to be able to be live streaming in here. I just don't like going in places and not in live streaming and not, you know what I mean? Like I just want them to be okay with that. All right, so a lot of very, very cool stuff in here. This is more like a manly place, but I actually really like it. I like a lot of stuff they have in here. Like this looks very nice. Looks like it's real wood. See if it... Oh, it's got the dovetailing as well. Very good. Alright, as you can see, the equestrian theme is pretty strong here, which makes sense.
I said she's on live stream. You should see the cockfighting chair.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
You saw it?
Wait, which one? No,
This one.
you want to tell me about it?
Yeah.
I won't get you on tape. I'll try to angle it so you're not on camera if you don't want to be on camera.
But yeah, this apparently was a cockfighting part. So you sit this way, and then when you put this up, place it. But the guy that was taking the bets or whatever would be this way, and people would be giving them money, and he would be placing bets.
Oh wow! Okay.
Very old.
Very
London,
cool.
Apparently.
Yeah.
That's definitely great. It's on live stream.
Oh no, definitely. So like what exactly is it like for? I'm like I don't know much about the gambling thing. Is it like
No,
poker
I guess
or
that's what they did. Like there was cockfighting, of course, in the past. So they would use it for. They would use that as the master chair, and that's who would take the bets. And then everybody would be throwing their money, and you'd be placing the bets on that thing. Get back there.
Oh, okay. So it's like similar to like dog fighting, but it's like roosters.
Birds.
Okay, cool. Wow, I didn't know that. Okay, wow. The more you know. And this is all antique stuff, or?
England, a lot of stuff from England, English, London.
Oh wow. Okay.
And then
wow.
and some new stuff.
Yeah, that's so cool. Yeah, and the chandeliers are beautiful. I also noticed this piece over here. It almost reminds me of Hinkle Harris. You know Hinkle Harris?
No.
They're a local manufacturer. They do like real wood stuff. I noticed the dovetailing, so it's very good quality. So, very cool. Well, thank you for showing me that.
It's very unique. And this over here is knife sharpeners.
Okay.
Those 3 pieces on the bench are knife sharpeners. Right here.
The.
No, right here. On the left.
Oh, these?
Yeah, they're knife sharpeners.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay, so these are knife sharpeners. Wow.
Give us your name so we can follow you. So we can.
Yeah, I compose music on Instagram. Yeah, that's my username. So if you'll see this live stream later. I compose music.
I compose music.
Yeah, it's just I compose music. Yep. I write piano music. So
Here's our card. So
yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
follow on there for us.
absolutely. And I'll show the card too in the live stream so people can see. This is where it is, guys. This is in Middleburg, Virginia. For the people that just joined. Roger on Madison. And these are the owners, the address. If you guys want to come here and see this cool stuff, these are the knife sharpeners he was telling me about. You know what year these are, by chance?
I do not. And it's Linda's the owner.
Okay, so Linda, yeah.
What's the name of that?
Linda's the owner. This is the place. Roger on Madison. All right, well, thank you. Nice to meet you guys. Thank you so much. This has been really cool. I didn't even know. I've never seen this before, so this is very awesome. Yeah. No, this is really cool. I love the interior design, too. It's great. Hey, nice to meet you guys. All right, guys, I gotta remember to follow them. So I had no idea. I've never seen a knife sharpener before. I have seen the cockfighting chair before. I've seen that somewhere, like whether I was watching like some kind of historical documentary or I was like in person and I saw it. I have seen that before, but I don't think I've ever had somebody like explain that to me and see it in person.
I was about to say.
Look at all these salt and pepper. They're so tiny. Maybe that's because people didn't eat much salt back in the day compared to now. I don't know. That's so small. So this must be an antique kind of thrift store. I don't think it's a thrift store. I think it's an antique. Okay, I seriously think my mom has one of those. But it's like an M, I think. Wow, look at this, guys. It's very cool. Got a lot of glasses. It's been a very long time since I've been to any antique stores. Oh, look at this. I guess these are some kind of celebrities or something. They got some books. Now this is pretty cool. I wonder what year that is. Alright. I don't want to go all the way back in there. Oh, maybe I'll go a little further back or something. Guys, look at this. Look at it. It's another rooster. Maybe there's a Royal Dalton. Okay, so those the figurines I just showed you guys, I'm pretty sure those are called like the Royal Dalton figurines or something. And I think I have one of those at home. I mean, I do. But it's, you know, it's in my parents' house. But my parents' generation probably knows a little bit more about like why those are so popular. But okay, let me go back in the furniture.
Can you watch it from the beginning?
I'm sorry? You can, yeah. It's got, but not right now because I'm currently doing it. Yeah, but it'll re-upload later, and I'm gonna probably post it to YouTube as well under I Compose Music. But yeah, absolutely, yep.
That's a good idea. It looks better when you're walking around.
Yeah, it's good advertising. Yeah, absolutely. That was the guy from the store I was just at. Okay, so I need to go to quality antique stores because I would like my dream library study, like a curiosity shop apothecary. Well, this place seems to have a lot of really good quality stuff. I think that place was honestly better, the Roger on Madison. I think that place was actually like the best one. I mean, I haven't gone into all of them, but by the way, I'm not just saying that because that guy's gonna watch this later. Like, I actually did like how it was organized. They did a really good job organizing, and you know, that's the difference between thrift stores and antique stores, I think, because it makes a big difference when things are thoughtfully like curated and displayed. Okay, take a look at this, guys. Take a look at this. That must be the fox. That looks like a fox, right? That must be like the fox fur pelt thing that they must have, like, they hunt those here, right? So, and then look, they have the, that's what they would do. They're on their horses. I guess they're trying to find foxes or something to shoot clear. That looks like maybe a fox hat. Now look at this. That's a pretty cool coat. I mean, that looks like a real fur to me. I don't know exactly what the fur is, to be honest with you, but it looks pretty cool. But yeah, this is so okay, here's my understanding. Middleburg is known for fox hunts. Yeah, I was talking about it a little bit before too. But so with those like foxes, I think that they would put them around themselves, and like the heads would be like here, maybe, or maybe like a head here and the tail here. Maybe there'd be two of them, maybe one of them. I don't know. But it was a style, more vintage style. You don't really see that as much nowadays. You know, there's also a lot of controversy around the fur thing. For me, I know it's controversial, but for me, I'm not against fur at all. Sorry guys, I'm like crossing the street. I'm not against fur at all. I think it's actually really ecologically friendly and resourceful and stuff. So it's good quality. It lasts. You know, you gotta take care of a fur though. You have to send it in for professional maintenance and make sure that it has like the proper oils on it or it'll dry out. So you have to actually care for things. This is back, you know, these is times when people actually cared about things. They didn't buy cheap crap from Shein and then just like, you know, they actually cared about stuff, and it was like an heirloom piece. They passed down these furs. So it would last a very long time. Okay, well, I pretty much shown everything. I guess to recap, I know Melody, I think you're the only one on right now. Maybe not, maybe, yeah, no, yeah, I think you're the only one on. But, I will probably upload this later so people can watch, and then more people will probably watch and follow along. But, yeah, I was just saying earlier that, again, like the fox hunting was big, and then the equestrian presence is very, okay, I gotta show this. Take a look. That is beautiful. All right, what do you guys think of that? That is, I really like that. The detailing, let me zoom in so you can see. I mean, that's incredible. Let's flip the camera around. Yep, yep, I see the comments, yep. I'm telling you, you gotta come here. You gotta come here and get some of these antiques. Where was that so they get credit for it? It's called the Middleburg Antique Gallery. Maybe we should try to go in. We'll see if they're okay with me recording. Hold on. Is it okay to live stream in here? Okay.
Just right across the street. Nash, you gonna come this way? Thank you. You too.
Okay, I don't know if you guys saw that. This furniture is very detailed.
Hi, how are you?
This looks like oak.
Good.
Oh yeah, oak table. It's 19th century English oak table. And they got a cabinet over here. Let's look at the lines of details. Okay, opulent serving spoon in the style of the Baroque, inscribed graven H-A-A-G, hag. Oh, hog, equals the hog. The Cartog in the bowl, center of a stork, in the hallmark of the capital of the Netherlands. Absent any markings, this spoon has been sterling silver tested. $400 about. It's about $365. You're right, some do have secret compartments. Some furniture does. Wow, look at that. So they've got lots of descriptions as well. Silver tested spoon, 8.
These are labs created, the laboratory, so they're starting into achieve
Alright, some more furniture. There appeared to be paintings and stuff. Oh, these are, I guess, giant matches. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. You too. This is an old register. Wow. What year is it?
I think the one next to it is like 1930s. It's a national register. There, you can find it online.
This is in the National Historic Registry?
No, it's the national. It's the brand, the National Register. If you look on the back, it has the full name, but they're pretty big.
Oh yeah, National Dayton, Ohio, USA. Okay, wow, very cool. Awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. You too, thank you. Alright, so for people that want to come here, this was, let's find, I think it's just Middleburg Antique, but let me see, I just want to make sure. It's called Middleburg Antique Gallery. That's what it's called. Hey guys. Well, I was about to get off of here, but now there's more people on here, so now I feel like I need to keep going. That's pretty much it though. I mean, I'm not going to go in every store. You know, that place had a lot of stuff in it. And a lot of really nice furniture. But that place, I would say, well, I was going to say a lot of the stuff in there looked older. But I don't know. Maybe it wasn't older than the other place that we went to. This place, the Roger on Madison. Maybe it wasn't older. But it had a lot of like it had the Hummel figurines in there too. Gosh, sorry guys, it's really loud. But yeah, there's just like a lot of places here that have a lot of historical stuff. So, pretty cool. Again, this is so, for the people that join, this is my first time coming here. I've never been here. I'm trying to go to more places to check out things in the area that I hadn't seen before, but I knew about. And this is one of those places. So, this reminds me of a mixture of like Old Town Alexandria and Leesburg and Old Town Manassas. Really reminds me of a mixture of like all those different places. So I'm gonna probably do one more walk and then I'm gonna go back to my, oh yeah, I wanted to get some pictures here. I'll probably come back around and get some pictures because this is just vibes, guys. This is cool. I like this. You guys can check out my Glen Echo live as well. It's up for the replay on my channel and on Instagram. I'm not trying to get famous off these. I'm just posting stuff because I think people will enjoy it. Maybe they find it interesting. All right. So just walking the streets one more time for the people that joined so they can all see this. And again, for the people that joined, this is, I think it's like the Red Fox Inn and Tavern. I'm gonna cross over here. Yeah, the Red Fox Inn. It was 1728 that it was. So it's the longest functioning tavern in the U.S., which is pretty crazy. 1728. It's been put on the Register of Historical Places by the Department of Interior. All right, there it is, guys. So if you watch the replay, I did go in here before, but I went in for like 2 seconds and left because there was a lady there and she was like looking at me like, why are you in here? So I just ran back out. I think the reason I don't really want to go in there and be like, hey, is it okay if I live stream in here? Is because I'm pretty sure it's just like a restaurant. So, and like a hotel kind of thing. So I don't really want to be like randomly filming people eating. That's another reason I was like trying to turn my camera around. Just, you know, here's another angle of the building. You know, you want to try to avoid getting like people eating in the shot, you know? They're trying to enjoy their meal. There you go. All right, we'll go down this street. I haven't been down. Hello, DJ House DACA. On the way here, I did see a lot of mills, actually, several mills. I thought maybe I could go to the Aldi mill down in the spring because they opened that one up, I guess, inside of it starting in April, but it said it was closed in March. All right, guys, I've been here for a while, so thanks so much for joining. I hope this was fun for you guys. I know I didn't explore everywhere, so it's just giving a taste of like what the area's like. So you guys can enjoy watching this, watch the replay. I hope it helps you guys at least be able to have a taste and see what it's like down here. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end it. See you guys later.